Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I would like to welcome everyone to today's video. In this video, I would like to talk about one of the most important issues in writing section. This is kinds of paragraph. There are actually four main kinds of paragraph. Number one is descriptive paragraph. Descriptive paragraph, it describes a person, place, or thing. This is called descriptive paragraph. When you want to write a descriptive paragraph, actually we consider two main steps. Number one is using sensory details. The first step we need to consider and while developing or writing descriptive paragraph is using sensory details. For example, smell, there are five sensory details: smell, touch, sound. Actually these are related to sensory details. Number two, the second point which is really important in descriptive paragraph is using strong adjectives, and adverbs. We write strong adjectives and adverbs in order to make a particular thing vivid and more clear. These are the two steps we consider most often when we want to write a descriptive paragraph. The second type of paragraph is narrative paragraph. Narrative paragraph tells a story. Either this is a fictional story or that is non-fictional story. So when we want to write a narrative paragraph, we consider most often two important steps. Number one is we consider chronological orders. For example, firstly, secondly, thirdly, and the finally. The first step is to considering the chronological orders. Like first what happened, then what happened, let's say lastly, then let's say what happened. This is called chronological orders. The second step that we consider narrative paragraph is answering these four questions, like who are involved in this story, the characters, who are the people involved in this story. The second thing is the when did this story happen? Maybe last year, back in 2000, let's say 15. When did this story happen? When? The third question is where did this story happen? Either this story happened in Afghanistan or maybe in India or Pakistan or maybe some other places. Where did this story happen? This is the third question. The last question is how did this story end, or how the story ended? Either the story ended happily or the story ended, let's say, in a sad way. How did this story end? We consider these four questions, or these four questions will be answered while we want to write a narrative paragraph. Third type of paragraph is expository paragraph. An expository paragraph, it explains a thing, it explains, let's say, a topic, or it gives information about something. This is called expository paragraph. Expository paragraph is also called how-to paragraph. We explain things, let's say, step by step or in a step, let's say, in step way. This is called expository paragraph. When you want to write expository paragraph, we also consider two most important things. Number one is we provide more details, or let's say more information. More information should be provided. Like there should be more information. The second step is when you want to write expository paragraph is using the transitional words. We use transitional words. I would say, for example, furthermore, let's say, therefore, we use some transitional words in order to provide more information. The last type of paragraph is persuasive paragraph. Persuasive paragraph, it persuades the reader to accept the ideas of the writer. It convinces the reader to accept the ideas of the writer. When we want to write a persuasive paragraph, we also consider two most important things. Number one is providing two or more logical reasons. We provide two logical reasons. We provide two or more logical reasons in order to make the reader accept the of ideas of the writer. This is the first thing. And the second thing that we use in persuasive paragraph is using persuasive language. We use persuasive language in order to persuade the reader. For example, must, should, or best. We use some persuasive language. We use some words that are that can make the reader, let's say, persuade or accept the ideas of the writer.